How is it going, fellow gamers? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my new and powerful Fel-Magic healing build, utilizing the Fel Strike and or Abiding Fel Energy legendary Enchants. And let me just say, she turned out pretty fucking crazy. How is it going, boys? I just wanted to quickly start off the video by mentioning how close we are to 1,000 subscribers. So if this channel can hit 1,000 subscribers in the next 3 days, that is 72 hours, I'll give away a 100 DP elemental war chest to a subscriber in the comment section of this video. I love you, boys, and thank you for everything. Now, I'm going to start off the video with the 2 legendary enchants we'll be utilizing today, with the first one being Abiding Fel Energy. Abiding Fel Energy makes it so that direct damage or healing has a chance to summon a torrent of Fel energy that lingers, adding fire damage to our abilities. This enchant essentially adds extra damage to our abilities. This enchant is extremely simple, making it super easy to build around. The second legendary enchant you could utilize is Fel Strike, which makes it so that your direct damage and healing abilities have a chance to launch an orbital strike of Fel energy, dealing AoE damage to targets within range of the attack. This enchant essentially gives you an extra AoE ability that procs off of all damaging and all healing spells, and in my opinion, this enchant is the better of the two, due to it being able to cause AoE damage around the target that is healed, instead of causing it to proc the chance for your abilities to cause fire damage. Essentially, Abiding Fel Energy has the chance to give your abilities more damage, whereas Fel Strike does its own AoE damage. Now, for the epic enchants, we first went with Holy Ground. We did this because, as we know, our enchants proc off of all damage and all healing spells, so we turned a damaging spell into a healing spell to double the proc chance. But Holy Ground does specifically is allow for your consecration ability to heal the allies that are within it, though this enchant would be pretty useless if it were not for the next enchant, with the next enchant being Emanating Light, which makes it so that the consecration moves with you, allowing you to heal while on the move. This enchant is going to be beneficial for leveling dungeons, as well as for the impatient tanks within heroics and mythics. The last epic enchant we utilize for this build is Centered, which makes it so that your direct holy healing spells increase your hit chance by 3%, and damage done by your smite, Holy Fire, and Penance is increased by 2% for 10 seconds. Another epic you could use in favor of Centered is Prayers of the Penitent, which makes it so that casting your Prayer of Healing immediately after your Penance will unleash a wave of Penance strikes, hitting up to 4 nearby enemies and striking each enemy once within the effect, occurring once every 6 seconds. As for rares, we utilize Divine Providence ×3 for the purpose of increasing our healing on the ability of Circle of Healing, Holy Nova, Binding Heal, Prayer of Healing, Greater Heal, Halo, and Penance by 6%. Second, we utilized Improved Healing ×3 to reduce the cost of our Renew, Greater Heal, Divine Hymn, and Penance abilities by 15%. Third, we utilized Sanctified Light ×3 for the purpose of increasing the critical strike chance of our Holy Light, Flash of Light, and Holy Shock by 6%. Fourth, we utilized Improved Life Tap ×3 to ensure we had the mana needed to heal, as this build can sometimes be a mana chunker. And lastly, we utilized Celestial Focus ×1 for the purpose of increasing our Spell Haste baseline. The talents for this build will be linked in the description of this video to copy and paste on my Discord, and also linked to a picture to ponder over. All of that found, again, within the description of the video. Now, let's get into the abilities needed and how the build operates. The main abilities in our rotation are going to be Holy Nova, Consecration, Prayer of Healing, Flash Heal, Penance, and Life Tap. This fact in mind, that is why you might have interest in swapping out the epic enchants Centered for Prayers of the Penitent. This all dependent on how much you utilize Flash Heal. Other abilities you want to obtain for full efficiency are Halo, Blessing of Kings, Inner Fire, a mana management tool such as Innervator Evocation, as well as Smite and Holy Fire. As for how the build operates, essentially you're standing on top of both the tank and DPS, trying to keep them together, as your main heals with this build are heals provided for you by Holy Ground and Holy Nova. Same goes for your damage. The heals from your Holy Nova and Holy Ground will keep your team alive the majority of the time, but in the case your tank or DPS gets smacked with something random out of nowhere, casting Holy Nova has a 50% chance to provide for you an instant cast Flash Heal to use when you spec into the talent Surge of Light, giving you, though quite frail, a safety net to fall back on. Furthermore, since Consecration and Holy Nova are both damaging and healing abilities, it will double our chance to proc our Fel Strike and Abiding Fel Energy enchants, increasing our damage. Now, I would show you the rotation, but all you really need to do is spam Consecration and Holy Nova, keep your mana up, and use Flash Heal, Greater Heal, or Holy Light every time you need to single target heal the tank or DPS. Now that we have all all of the specifics out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. Boys! After about 20 fucking minutes, we finally got a dungeon queue. Let's go. Mythics are dead. How are Mythics already dead? They just released. I dare you guys to start playing Mythics again. I need to be able to record content for you boys. How am I going to record content if nobody's playing Mythics?
"12 seconds later."
They're gonna do it. Yes, I fucking love these guys. I'm gonna try to stop shaking my screen so much. I know that there's people in the comment section of every single video who let me know that I look like a fucking dork every time I do it on repeat. I do actually find it quite cute, alright? I do find it quite cute. Continue to make fun of me. Why would we pull the whole room when we're not even getting experience from doing this? Oh, easy answer, dude. It's cause it's fun! Who doesn't like blowing up an entire room with AoE? My Fel Strike is doing 13% of my damage, which is much more than what Abiding Fel Energy usually does percentage-wise. Abiding Fel Energy never goes over 8%. This is at like 13% right now as it is. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to mana issues, but look at my mana. It's already back, boys. No issue whatsoever at all. It helps that my Holy Ground and my Holy Nova heal me as well, so as I utilize my mana, I also heal myself, which helps me with my life tapping. And then I also have instant cast flash shields that I can cast on myself after utilizing my Holy Nova a little bit. Watch this. Instant. Now I just life tap that all back away. Easy peasy, brother. Life tapped pretty much all of my health away there, but I'm gonna get it all back with a couple of Holy Nova casts and maybe a couple of Holy Ground casts. Oh, the tank has Emanating Light too. Okay, that explains it. I was like, dude, I don't think I'm pressing the button that frequently, am I? No, I'm not. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Mythics this season are a little bit easier than they were last season. I don't know if it's just me now. A lot of the people I've been talking to recently have had the same opinion, honestly. Though, to be honest with you, I don't want that to change at all because I'm having fun utilizing random enchants that actually operate well within these dungeons. Usually you have to use some pretty specific meta enchants to perform well in Mythics. At least last season. This season I'm using fucking Abiding Fel Energy and Fel Strike and I'm doing just fine without any issues whatsoever. Like at all. This is fun as fuck. We're doing good damage. We're doing good heals. Another factor is probably the fact that I got a lot better at theory crafting in my time playing the game. When I first started, which was literally just about 9 months ago, I didn't have very much knowledge on theory crafting whatsoever at all. I was having other people help me with my theory crafts due to how little I actually knew about theory crafting. But now I can actually theory craft my own builds without any issue whatsoever. Look at this fucking shit. It's operating so soundly. Look at this. This is what I got evocation for, boys. Don't gotta life tap everything away. You know what? I was gonna tell them they don't need to pull, but they want to pull because I told them that they should pull. Unless they don't know that they don't have to pull these people. But I'm sure they know that by now. There's no way they don't. Unless they're noobs. Are we playing with fucking noobs right now, dude? I swear to God, dude. Oh, fuck. This guy's gonna die. Nah, we saved him. I didn't even know he was getting attacked, Lamau. That was almost an oopsie. It's okay, though, boys. No oopsies ever. We never wipe. Nobody dies. Builds too good for anybody to die. Operates too effectively. It's easier for me to keep somebody alive than to let them die, in all honesty. I'll be real with you, boys. It's just, I think it's a literal impossibility for me to have somebody die utilizing this build. Just don't run away from me like Catastrophe did, and then you won't even get close to dying. Easy. Oh, boys, we're already at the last boss, man. That's the best part about playing a healer and a DPS. You get to progress through the dungeon at a much quicker rate, as there's pretty much 4 DPS in this party now. Kind of 5 with the amount of damage the tank is doing as well. He's doing more than some of the DPS. This build's pretty much just like Cauterizing Flames in the sense that you are the hero of the dungeon whenever you're playing this build. And it feels fucking great, I'm not gonna lie. I love being the hero of the dungeon. Okay, pull the whole entire room as they're all fucking spellcasters, my guy. You don't... Why would you do this? Man, honestly, so far this season, creating these healer DPS hybrids has been it's been the best part. I can't lie to you. This has been so much fun. Cauterizing Flames was a 10 out of 10 build, and I can't lie to you, this build's kind of a 10 out of 10 too. It's doing more damage. It's healing for slightly less than the Cauterizing Flames build is, but that doesn't really matter all that much considering that at this point, I'm kind of over-healing the majority of the time. Most of these guys don't even need to be receiving heals when I am healing them. And I'm only doing that to get my HPS up, on all honesty. Be sure to let me know in the comments. Do you guys want to see more DPS builds, more tanking builds, more healing builds? I mean, I'll do whatever. I don't care. I have fun with all 3 of them. If there's one that you guys would prefer out of the 3, just let me know and I'll do that for you guys. Alright, men. After that dungeon, I hope you're feeling as excited to play this build as I was to show you. Now, let's get into the outro. Booyah! Alrighty, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here within the greatest cheese shop in all of Stormwind, Tria's Cheese. After messing around with this build for a while, I can soundly say this build fucking slaps. And it's something entirely new to mess with that nobody else is playing yet. If you enjoyed the video, had a laugh, or learned something new, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Absolutely no pressure, of course. I hope all of you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I fucking love you. Peace.